Hi friends, hi YouTube. If you're new here, hi, my name is Nikki. I love fun, bright, colorful makeup. I love indie makeup and I love color stories that don't necessarily go together. And I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, but if you do, if you don't know, it is what it is. Enjoy a small bit of time together. Even though, you're not here. We'll miss you. Sayonara. Goodbye. Today we are playing with the Harvest of Souls palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. This is my first ever palette from this brand. I'm super excited. I also got one of the candles. I have a tutorial, first impressions, swatches, describing the candle, all that good stuff. I ended up creating these two looks right here. I'm super in love with it. I have timestamps, hopefully down below. But if you would like to see, how I ended up creating these two fun looks right here, and hear my first thoughts, doing all what I'm doing in this video with me, then let's get into it. Hello. I have some water, maybe some Red Bull over there, I don't know, we will see. Today we are just gonna hop right into things because why not? But we're going to be talking about and playing with and dissecting the Harvest of Souls palette from Fantasy Cosmetica. This is my first palette from them. I'm super excited about it. They've been a brand on my radar for a hot minute now, and I'm super excited to try them. I also got their candle, one of the candles. I got the Lingering Souls, which is a spiced, tangy apple and orange aroma with a light, smoky, earthy nuance. This wax is a cloudy light blue that umbers to white as you burn the candle. To me, it very much smells like a Christmas candle in a sense. That's kind of what it's giving. And then I also got the palette. Obviously, I'm super excited to play with this. It is just absolutely gorgeous. We have 6 shimmers in here that I'm just super excited to play with. I think some of them are a little bit duochrome-y, like Immortality is, I think, and I'm just super excited to play with this. It's gonna be so much fun. As always, all the products that I use on or off screen will be linked down below. The links are there. They're not affiliate links. They're just, there if you see something that you are interested in. To start, I'm going to prime my eyes with the REM Beauty Sweetener Concealer in Fair to Win, and then set it with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder. Let me scooch you in and let's start this thing. I'm going to start off by saying I have played with this a couple of times. None of the looks ended up working out. I really liked how the looks looked. Okay, don't get me wrong. I like how this palette works. This has nothing to do with it. I was going on date night and just nothing was working for the vibe I was going with for date night. But I really liked how it was working. So I think I have a good basis now, because I did try 3 looks with this palette of how it works, all that good stuff. I think I'm gonna start out. I'm sorry to Heather from Ashes on My Lashes if this look ends up looking like one of yours. She's kind of been just a huge inspiration for me as of late. Love just trying new fun looks, of just branching out. I don't know, I've just been really falling in love with her and her channel and just all that she does as of late. So I will have her link down below. She's super cool if you guys want to go check her out. But I'm gonna kind of start a look how she does. I think I don't know, I just saw her use this Poison shade in the inner corner and I really want to use it in there. I don't necessarily know what I want to use. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted by this, I'm kind of tempted by that. There's other stuff in here that I could definitely use. Or we could just do 2 different eyes. Let's do that. Okay, let's do that. I'm not going to end up wearing this to work, so let's do that. That'll be fun. Okay. I'm going to start by going in with this Unearthly A7. If you have not gotten any of their green brushes, I totally recommend them. They're so freaking good. Unearthly brushes are just top notch. I totally adore them. So I'm going to start by going in with that Poison shade right there. I'm super excited. We're going to do one eye at a time because we're going to be doing 2 different eyes. I've never done that before. I've never started in the inner corner before. It's a big day for me. It's a big day, okay? Big things. But I'm going to be starting by taking this shade and just plopping it in here. I'm somebody that likes a lot of pigment because I do want the color to pop. Like I said, just taking it in here, dragging it upwards. I've never done this before. Starting in the inner corner, starting like doing 2 different eyes in one video. This isn't me. Who am I? Okay, I really like how that color looks there. I might plop just a tad bit more in there because, you know, I'm a color addict. But just taking it and stamping it in so far. That's looking bomb. Like I said, I don't necessarily know where I want to go with this, but I maybe have some sort of an idea. So I'm going to go in with this Unearthly A6. It's just a tad bit bigger. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Patience. Super gorge. Also, I'm sorry again to Ashes on my lashes if this ends up looking like one of yours. Like, I can't exactly remember. I just know you had a big green in here. But it might end up. I don't know. But I'm taking that Poison shade and I'm just bringing it along up in here. I'm trying to branch out of my comfort zone. You know? Just taking it up in there for now. You can't necessarily see it, you know, but it is what it is. So I think I'm going to still go in with this Unearthly brush that I'm using. I'm going to go in with that shade Undead. And I'm just going to be taking that right under that Patience shade and just blending it into right here. I'm just going to dip my brush into the pan and then stamp it in. Look at me go. I'm so proud. I'm like really branching out right now into something different. I'm proud of myself. Like actually genuinely proud of myself. I keep doing the same things over and over. So it's nice for me to kind of break out of this little realm of whatever I've been doing. I'm thinking maybe we go in with a little bit of, yeah, maybe we'll go in with a little bit of Immortality right there. I'm going to switch back to that Unearthly A7. If not, I do have my trusty Refer 21 here, which is my go-to shimmer, but I don't know. We'll see how it works. Maybe change things up a little bit. So I'm going to be taking that, I'm going to be popping that right in this outer edge portion right here. Okay, I'm going to clean that brush off and I'm going to switch to my Refer 21 just because, like, I know that it works for this. See, there we go. That's super pretty. Okay, and you know what I'm going to put in here? I'm going to go in with that Ensnare shade right there. I think that's going to be totally bomb. Again, going in with that Refer 21, popping that into right here. And blending it into that, what was it? Immortality shade. Clean the brush off, okay? We're going to clean it off. And we're going to, like, blend out this edge right here of the Ensnare shade into the Poison. That's bomb. Okay, that is something so totally different from me. I freaking love that. Oh my goodness. Like that's, I like that a lot. Okay, now I gotta figure out something for the other eye, you guys. Do we go a little bit more disgusting? And by disgusting, I mean ambition. Ambition is calling me names, sexy things, it's whispering seductive things in my ear. If you don't know anything about me, I absolutely love a good and disgusting baby shit, baby puke looking mustard, whatever that color is right there. It makes me feel things, and I unequivocally love that shade just so much. So that's what I'm gonna go in with. I'm gonna start with that shade Ambition, and I'm gonna go in with my Unearthly A6. Like I said, I don't know, I've just been loving them. Why not? I keep using the same brushes. Let's branch out. I'm gonna be taking that into the crease area here, just the whole way. Look at that. Look at how easily that moved all of that everywhere. That, stunning. Like, that was, I mean, it's a testament to the shadow and the brush of how that just, you know, moved around. I've kind of wanting to play it with like this, and then maybe we can add like that in there. Ooh, Nikki, look at me go. Okay, I'm gonna go on with that lich, oh my god, whatever. That shade right there that Nikki can't seem to pronounce. We're still gonna go in with that Unearthly A6. I'm out here fucking up. I'm just taking it along this portion right here. Doing a regular schmegular Nikki eye. Just blending it into that Ambition shade. Right? Okay. So then I think I'm going to switch to my Unearthly A7. Okay? I had an epiphany, if you will. I'm going to go in with the shade right here called, you know what? My brain's not working well enough for me to say that, but we're going in with that shade right there, okay? I'm not about to butcher things. I had a hard enough time saying reflection in Monday's video, which did not get put in the video, but it took me a solid 30 seconds to say reflection. But I'm going to be taking that shade and I'm going to be plopping it into out here. And then this area. And then going here. Sort of making it into a halo eye. I have no, like, full clue of what I'm doing, to be quite honest with you. But you know what? That looks bomb. I like how that looks. I'm going to go back in with that Unearthly A5 and just slightly, you know, Bob Ross hand of lightliness. Wow. I'm doing, like, really good. I'm, like, really proud of myself. Like, Heather, this is all because of you. And I love you for it. So I'm going to go in with that Necromancer shade now. Going back in with that A7 from Unearthly. Taking it off just a little bit and popping that right here. And then going back in with that A5 and just... Oh, I'm feeling things. Now it's all about what shimmer, okay? Because, you know, like I said, I'm feeling that. And then maybe we could put like that in the inner corner. I'm kind of feeling that. Okay, you know what? Epiphany again. I'm going to go in with that Eternal. I don't know what's happening. My voice is doing things. So we're going to be going in with that Eternal shade. I'm going to be going in with my Rephr 21. I'm going to be plopping that into that little open space right there. And I'm going to be going in with that A5 just slightly. Okay. Here's my thoughts. Putting Obsession in the inner corner for there. And then maybe a little bit of Souls in the inner corner for here. Okay, I'm going to go quickly do everything else, like my face, my blush. I'll come back for, like, you know, details of what, like, blush, highlight, lip details are. And then we'll go into the under eye, and then we'll talk all about this. Because I have some opinions. 1 on this palette, and 2 on myself. What's up, bitches? I feel fabulous. Okay, couple details. Whatever. I always use the REM Satin Matte Bronzer in Blazed. I always plop that on over. I use the REM Beauty Brow Pencil in Deep Neutral Brown. Totally recommend both those products. Like, they're super good. I use the foundation, the concealer. I see people saying that it's going under. It's not. I will keep them in business because I like them a lot. But I use 2 Blend Benny products for my face. I'm still pissed off. I'm going to hold a grudge. But I use the Juicy Cheeks palette. I use that shade right there called Raw for some blush because, you know. And then I used a bunch of Phenomena and Shanzian. This is why This is why I'm judging and I'm holding a grudge, because this is my favorite highlight palette. I have 3 of these in total. This is one of the third ones. But yeah, like you can tell. But I use those two because yeah, I don't know. I felt like that's what it needed to be, okay? It's what it felt like it needed. But I really like how everything is looking right now. We're gonna figure out some under eye situations right about now. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like, I'm really liking how all this is looking. It's a vibe. The slash is not even glued. We're off to a great start. But you know what? I'm not going to work in this, so it doesn't really matter if it's like hanging on by like, you know. But what was my plan? Do you remember what my plan was? Because I don't. Oh, soles maybe? I think that was an inner corner. That was an inner corner, right? Those were the inner corners here. I never figured out none under eye. Okay. That's where I'm at. Okay, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Knowledge. I'm going to take it on my Rephr 03 here. Not taking a lot. I'm just dragging along the lash line on this eye. And then I think I'm going to go in with a little bit of Necromancer right there, still on the same brush. And then taking it in the outer corner. Smoking it. I'm going to take a little bit of that Eternal shade. Still using the same brush because it's already in my hand. Just taking a little bit and putting it right here. And I think we're going to go in with my Rephr 21 here. And we're going to go in with that Obsession shade right there. I'm just plopping that into this inner corner. That's gorgeous. I like that. That's, yep, Okay, now it's figuring out this eye. Maybe we'll go in with a little bit of that shade right there. Maybe, yeah. Gonna take that on that Rephr 03. And just taking it along right here. Not the whole way, but just like from right here. But then taking that Rephr 03 and we're going to go in with that shade right there called Sacrifice. And take it along with the whole thing. Y'all, I have something. I'm on something today and it's just going super good. Okay, I'm going to go in with Soles here, I think. Going in with that Rephr 03. Are we surprised? No, we're not. I'm just plopping a shitload of that in here. Y'all, I really like that. Like, this is like, oh, you guys. I really like how this turned out. For lip, I think I'm going to go in with this Unearthly one in Delight. I think this is from last year's Valentine's mystery box. I don't know. And then this Unearthly one, this Unearthly lip gloss in Gargoyle's Gloom from the Gargoyle collection. I think this is still available. So this is the final completed look. Let me put myself forward a little bit so you can see a good little look at these 2 looks right here. I think they turned out super gorgeous. This is just, I really like how these turned out. The under eyes are so cool. I forgot mascara. Great. I think a bird just hit my window, but I'm not sure. I'll check later. I don't know. But yeah, I put a little bit of mascara on. I'm really liking, like I said, I really do like how these looks turned out. They're so much fun. This one is just so totally different than how I normally do my makeup. So I'm just really excited for like this spin of creativity of doing things differently, of doing things, you know, branching out. Yeah, I'm really excited because I really do love how these looks turned out. I'm just super, super excited. I absolutely love and adore this freaking palette. I think it is so good. Like I said, I had a couple looks that I already did with this. Not that they went or did anything with them, but I really do love this. I love the consistency, the formula. Everything is so blendable. All of the shimmers are so freaking buttery. Like this one right here is just, it's so creamy. I love it so much. This was so much fun to play with. I think this is totally made Fantasy Cosmetica a brand that I do want to try more within like the ending couple months of this year and next year in 2025, which is an insane thing to say. But no, I really do love and adore this palette. I have no gripes with it. I really love everything. I think now with like the butchered looks that I did before, I think I've used every single shade in this palette and I really do love it. I really do enjoy it. I think every shade works really well. I think this one is like my only like one, but that's what happens when there's such a light neon pastel, it's not neon, light pastel shade like that. You know, like you're gonna have to build it up, you're gonna have to work with it, but that's just totally fine. I absolutely love this. I love the color story. I love everything about this, and I think this is probably gonna rank in one of my top palettes of this year. I really do like this so far. I'm excited to try that candle out at some point. I really do enjoy this. I'm super glad that I picked it up. If you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate having you guys here. You guys just do mean the world to me. I love doing YouTube. It's such a delight. Doing my makeup is fun, but getting to do it for y'all is just, you know, it makes it even more enjoyable. A couple things before you go. Remember to not be a piece of shit. Don't be homophobic. Don't be transphobic. Don't be racist. There's so many better things to be doing with your time, your money, and energy. I understand you do not like it. I understand you do not understand it, but that is something that you need to take a step back and reflect on. It's 2024. Put your head out of your ass and do better. Okay? Okay. Remember to be getting enough water, enough food, enough nutrients. We're into that part of the year where, you know, sicknesses are going to start running rampant. Just like make sure that you're taking care of yourself, doing some self-care days, and not being such a people pleaser. Okay. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me. It means the absolute freaking world to me. Remember to do good, be good, and I can't wait to see your cute face next time.